Hi everyone, so this has been a much requested video for a while, and before I get started on it I just want to put it out there and say that please don't take this the wrong way. I am fully aware that I'm not a massively famous YouTuber. I'm not, in the same category as a lot of really amazing YouTubers out there, and I don't claim to be either. I'm just doing what I like to do, and that's that really. And I know that I'm a small fish in a very big pond, so that's just that little disclaimer out there. Now, I was thinking about this a while ago because I get questions from girls a lot of the time saying, can you please give some advice on starting YouTube and how to become a YouTuber and things like that. And I have decided that it's a good idea to do this because I think a lot of you will find it quite helpful. So the first thing is, I get asked a lot, how do you kind of pluck up the courage to start making YouTube videos? And this is a really interesting question because to make YouTube videos you do have to have a certain amount of confidence, and you do have to be completely aware of all the facts. And the facts are, it takes time. You're not going to upload one video unless you're like Justin Bieber or incredibly lucky. You're not going to upload one video and become an internet sensation overnight, especially not with beauty things. I think that can happen with music or something like that, but not with beauty related videos. So you can't expect it to just happen like that, and you need to be quite patient and you need to put a lot of work into it. And I think, get yourself a decent camera, and just keep making videos about what you're really passionate about, because that shows. If you're just talking about something and it's not very interesting and you're not that into it, then nobody else will be. So for example, if you're just talking about this brush and you're like, yeah, it's really nice, and yeah, it's a nice brush, that's not very interesting. You need to be really passionate about what you're talking about, and that really will shine through, and people will be much more interested and far more inclined to want to continue to watch your videos and to subscribe to your channel. Another thing that I think is a really useful tip is to just kind of get yourself out there. So there are a lot of kind of social media platforms that are really great tools for that, like Twitter and Facebook. And I think once you kind of get on Twitter especially, people talk a lot and you'll get to talk to people and you'll kind of get yourself out there, and you'll be able to kind of get to know virtually a few people on Twitter that make YouTube videos and are interested in the same things as you, and they might give you a mention. Don't hassle people and be like, oh, please go and see my blog, please go and see my YouTube, because people do think that's a bit like naggy. But if there's a YouTuber you really like, just leave a comment on their video saying, hi, I'm a new YouTuber and I'd really appreciate it if you took a look at my channel, thanks. Nobody's going to not have a look, I promise you. I get loads of those all the time, and I always tend to go and have a look at them and subscribe and kind of leave a comment. And there are so many really great ones that I've discovered lately that, you don't have to be uber big and famous to make fabulous videos. It's really not the case, and you just need to be persistent at it, and you need to kind of pluck up the courage to just get there and just do it. Just do it. You cannot even upload the video. You can just record the video and see how you feel about it, and then go from there. That it's really not an issue. It's really not a big problem. You just need to get it out there and then see how you feel about it. And I know for a fact that once you'll kind of look back, you will see that you're a lot better than you thought you were going to be. Another thing is, though, you do need to really be aware of the hater comments. It is something that people don't tell you when you start YouTube, and if you are a very sensitive person that would get quite upset about it, then you might want to think twice about doing it. I'm not saying that it should stop you from making videos, but it should definitely be a consideration, because it isn't a nice feeling to get horrible comments, and you need to be aware that people will pick on anything. People will pick on the most ridiculous things. People will tell you that you've got an annoying voice. People will tell you that you're stupid. People will make comments about your weight, your hair, your skin, everything people will make comments about. But what you've got to remember is it's just people who don't have anything better to do, and it's their issue. If they want to go around spreading negativity, it's their problem, and it'll just come right back and bite them. And you know, and I also think you've got to learn how to have quite a firm hand. So you can be the type of YouTuber who will just ignore the comments completely or have comments on approval. But I personally think you need to answer to the haters that have once and for all, say to them, you know, explain to them whatever it was they were talking about and then just block them. You can always block them and it's fine and it doesn't matter. And you know, what they're going to do, come and, you know, complain at you. If they can't, it doesn't matter. So that's that one. The next one that I get a lot is, how do you get companies to send you things? And the answer to that is, and I think this is a really obvious answer, but you don't get companies to send you anything. You don't contact the company and be like, hi, could you please send me things? Because that's just a little bit rude. You keep making videos, and if you are big enough and companies, you know, will notice you coming up in their search results, then companies will send you things and they'll contact you via email. Make sure you've got a specific email address on your channel, and companies will contact you via email and will let you know kind of about them, and then if they want to send you products. And just make sure that you know a little bit about the companies. Don't just agree to anything. Research the companies before you do it, and then you'll kind of have a good idea of what they do and a bit of background about them, which you can then talk about in your video if you are intending to review the products. Don't accept products that you don't want to use or that you're not going to like, and you know you're not going to like them just because they're free, because A, that's a little bit greedy, and B, they just won't send you anything anymore and it's just pointless. So don't accept things if you're not going to use them. Another thing that I get asked quite a lot is, how do you become a beauty guru? Now, the whole guru concept is just a little bit odd anyway, but you don't become a guru. Nobody dubs you a guru. I mean, you can call yourself a beauty guru if that's what you want to do, but I don't think that anyone calls you that, or anyone kind of thinks of you like that in that way anyway. And like I said, you just need to get yourself out there, start making videos, and try and make as many videos as you can. You know, same goes for blogging. I know it kind of seems like having a YouTube channel and a blog goes hand in hand, and it kind of does. So try and make sure to get blogging as well. And it's just a really, really nice community to be part of, and a really nice atmosphere most of the time when you're not getting horrible comments. And you just need to have quite a thick skin, and you just need to go for it. And a few other tips that I can just kind of think of off the top of my head is, if you are very shy about it, maybe start uploading the videos, but make them private so only you choose who can see them. I think that is very important. And another thing that I've learned that I wasn't really that aware of is, you do need to mind your P's and Q's. You do need to mind what you say, and because you need to realise that anything you say can be taken and used against you on the internet, because that's just the way it works, and it is really terrible, but that is really how it works. And you know, like, I could watch my video about real women have curves and it upset so many people, and I so didn't mean it like that. And you really, really need to learn to monitor what you say. I mean, you can be a really outspoken person and make YouTube videos, but just be prepared to get a lot of backlash. And I think that I like to keep things quite civil, quite professional, and not get into too much of that kind of business, because it just gets a little bit much. And as well, you need to kind of you need to just decide whether or not you're going to be one of the kind of, you know, YouTubers who really put everything out there and put their lives out there, because I do think that that is quite a trend at the moment, to, you know, do a lot of vlogging and all that kind of thing. And I personally don't think I would do that. Like, a while ago I was contemplating on opening a second YouTube channel for just random sort of bits and bobs, but I won't be doing that, I don't think. And I really don't like the whole kind of, it's like Big Brother. It's people want to see what you're doing. People want to see who you're going out with. People have this kind of notion that you're like a celebrity, and they don't actually get that you're just a normal person with a normal life, and they want to know everything about you. And I don't like that. I don't want people knowing everything about me. and I want to keep things private. And once you put yourself in the public eye, then you are in the public eye and you can't take it back, and you need to understand that people are going to be really interested in your life and not just what foundation you use. So you need to kind of be aware of that. And yeah, those are my top tips for the kind of beginning YouTuber. I hope these were helpful for you. If you've got any specific questions about anything like that, then leave them in the comments and I will respond. And and that's another tip actually I've just thought of. Try and be as polite and as nice to your subscribers, because seriously, manners go a long way. And try and reply to all the comments that you can, and really just try and put a lot of effort into it. And yeah, if any of you have started your own channels, like new channels, and you want me to have a look at them and let you know what I think, then post a comment below telling me about it, and I will. And yeah, like I said actually I'll probably upload this one first, but I did an interview with the manager of Calmora Spa about how to get your body ready for summer, and it's a really sweet little interview, so I'd really appreciate it if you all went and had a look and let me know what you think about it. And if you haven't already subscribed, then please go and subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page and all that jazz. I hope you'll have a fabulous day, and I will see you soon. Bye.